Definitely standing her moment.
This is the one I'm most jacked for. Are you ready, Pink?
Triple threat women's action here in Magnum. The Women of Magnum.
My girl! Yes, yes, and yes. I'm so excited. Do you know how long I was begging Nate to book this woman right here? I have been pitching Heidi Howitzer for like 5 years.
But she is finally making her Magnum Wrestling debut.
Finally heard me.
Here tonight in triple threat action featuring the Women of Magnum. And there's no better person to showcase that than Heidi Howitzer. She has been on a tear in the independent circuit. Currently one half of the WOW Women of Wrestling tag team with Reina Larenta, who, a little bit of a history lesson, appeared for Magnum in a managerial role over 15 years ago.
Wow.
That's how long ago it was.
Good. That was even before my time.
Exactly. And she is looking to make her mark in Magnum. And no better place to do it than right here tonight at Weekend of Strifes Volume 2. Participant number 2 in the triple threat match. The baddie Leila Gray making her debut in this match as well. A regular competitor for AEW. And much like Heidi, ready to make an impression, ready to make her mark. She came all this way from the New York area.
She's also spotted numerous times on Netflix, The Wrestlers. She comes from there with her fiance.
Definitely well-traveled. And she doesn't see this as another step on the tour. She definitely sees it as an important night tonight, and they've got some stiff competition in this triple threat match.
That they do.
Sierra, no stranger to the Magnum Militia, and Daisy.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
After she won the over-the-top Rumble last year, that reaction was deafening.
It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible.
And she went on to challenge All Steel Jay Fowler for the Magnum Wrestling Championship in a barn burner of a title defense. And she is much more than just a pretty face. She can get it done in that ring. That woman right there is
the very first female wrestler to ever challenge for the Magnum Heavyweight title, as far as I am aware.
And also the first female wrestler to win the over-the-top Rumble.
Also true.
And it's not just what happens here in Magnum. Sierra has been on a tear all over the independent circuit. Recently competing against Japanese wrestling legend Aja Kong in the Midwest. And that was a tough task ahead of her, and she tackled it tremendously.
There's no way to pick who is more poised to win this triple threat. Exactly. All three of these women bring incredible talent.
There was a little bit of a dry spell with the Women of Magnum. We didn't see them for a long stretch of time, and they have returned in grand fashion.
We're about to see some straight up fighting tonight, I think.
Oh, we got a three-way test of strength here.
Okay. I'm interested to see how this works out.
Leila Gray, very brash and confident. Sierra, very hard-nosed fighting spirit. And Heidi, a little bit different, but in a good way. She's got the face paint. She's got the
best
dreadlocks.
way. I adore her.
And on social media, Magnum social media, she made no bones about the fact that she was excited to come to Magnum tonight.
That was one of the greatest promos I have ever seen.
I loved it.
It was fantastic.
Kind of had the wrong idea about the Magnum in the name, but yeah, we provide high caliber pro wrestling. She got there. And she made an Office Space reference on top of everything else.
Ooh! Early tag team up by Sierra and Leila Gray here.
Sierra with the senton and Leila kind of staying back.
Heidi proposed a test of strength and used it to her advantage to blindside both her other opponents.
And in any kind of multi-person match like this, you'll see a lot of temporary alliances,
Sure.
but it is every person for themselves and every wrestler for themselves.
Leila
the ropes.
Gray and Sierra going toe-to-toe
Sierra
right
one
now.
step ahead of her at that time. Leila fights out of it. Oh, and there's that vicious senton that Sierra likes to employ. Just flattening Leila. Fisherwoman suplex, cover. Only two.
I gotta say, I'm a wrestling commentator, but I'm also a girl, and Leila's boots are incredible.
I'm very loud.
A little tough to see at my vantage. Oh,
They
yes,
are so
yes.
sparkly and
Yes.
so pretty.
As was Luke Curtis in the earlier
Right.
match. Up. Sierra went for the double knees. Leila able to move out of the way in time.
Heidi seems to just be biding her time outside, looking for a perfect moment to slide back in and take
Jaw
advantage.
jacking with the fans in the
I'm gonna
process.
guess.
Yep.
Take
All,
it.
yep.
Go ahead.
All three of these women have made appearances for AEW in the past.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe Heidi has made a few
She has,
appearances
yes.
herself. Leila off the ropes and just grabs her by her hair and just plants her down in
Heidi
the center.
also featured heavily at our Brethren Journey Pro that used to run in Kansas City.
Yep.
She was one of their main players down there.
Our friends at Journey Pro in Kansas City were only around a short time, but they made a go of it.
They did, and they put on some incredible shows.
You can catch Magnum Wrestling as well as the Journey Pro archives, where our friends over at IWTV, where a lot of our events are held.
It's true. In fact, if you're listening to us, you're probably watching this on
Yeah.
IWTV
Hi,
next week.
IWTV. Thanks for having us.
Because they can't hear us in here. We're doing this for you.
Yeah. And Heidi just stomping on the boots of Leila Gray. And it seems like Leila's kind of flabbergasted. She goes, what do I got to do here?
Heidi knew exactly what she was doing. She was waiting outside that ring for the perfect moment to go back in and capitalize. You got to be smart in a wrestling match to begin with, but you got to be extra smart when you're working more than one opponent.
Hip attack on Leila Gray, adding insult to injury. And Sierra kind of stalking Heidi at this point. Heidi's got to turn around and
I
meet
don't think
Sierra
she knows.
at the pass.
I don't think she. Oh, she's about to find out.
Up, oh! And just runs right through her.
Leila taking her turn to get a little bit of a break while Sierra takes it. Oh, Heidi needs a break, too. Everybody needs a break. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Sierra going up
I
to
don't
the
think they're
going
going
to
to get their break, Pete. I don't think it's going to
Not at
happen.
all. And Sierra just launching herself into Leila.
Again, right into that cement. Like, that is not a forgiving floor surface.
Not at all. No mats outside the ring here in Magnum.
Oh, picking up Leila, punching her right between the shoulder blades by the looks of things.
And these three women are tough, whether it's in
Chop
singles
City.
action, tag action, or like right what you see here, a triple threat match.
We may be in Elkhorn, but it looks like Chop City has come to visit. Oh, well, now Sierra gets one of her own.
At least two of them have to get back in the ring at this point. And any kind of multi-person match, the action is fast and furious, so Jeremy Marcus has a lot on his plate here in this match as far as what to focus
He's
on.
having a heck of a night here at Weekend at Strife.
Already with
That
one,
poor guy.
with one unpopular decision reversal, now he's got to,
Deal with these three?
yep, exactly.
If he has to have the ladder match, he might have the worst night of all of them.
I
Although
don't envy him
That
his
elimination
task.
tag ain't going to be any better either.
Yes, the 8-man elimination tag, our main
Pete, I
event
gotta
here
ask.
tonight.
You know who the fourth man is?
I have no idea. That is a
I've
question
heard
that has
some
been
rumors.
on all of our minds. I don't even want to speculate at this point.
Someone told me Gilbert.
What? It's a long way between Elkhorn, Nebraska, and Pasadena, Maryland, where Gilbert is
I mean,
from.
people have come from further.
Right, it's true. I didn't see
I
any
don't know.
guys
I'm
with
just
headsets
saying,
and sparklers by
Maybe
the
you weren't supposed
entrance.
to see him, Pete.
To use,
Maybe this is all a big secret to keep from you.
because I'm in the dark about most things here in Magnum. But to quote Tony Schiavone, will it be someone we've never seen before or someone we've seen each and every?
I mean, there's a whole lot of Magnum members that are no longer
active.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. It could be anybody.
Right. But for now, let's try and focus on this triple threat action here. And it looks like all three women trying to take a breather. Jeremy Marcus being very...
Heidi needed a drink. I don't blame her. It's that kind of night.
And looks like she's taking a little refreshment timeout. Jeremy Marcus being very, what's the word, liberal with his officiating here.
Yeah.
Trying to give them a little breathing room out by here by the commentation station. What does Leila have planned here?
Oh, God.
It's a very nice stage, ladies. Rather not have to mop anything up or get any scuff marks out.
This is a little close for comfort, Pete. I'm not going to lie. You'll protect me, right?
I'm getting behind you.
What? This is ludicrous.
Oh! And just spits that drink right in her face. What is that? She's got... Okay.
Oh, my.
Yeah. At least I've got... What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Looks like a Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, I've got Michelob Ultra all over my suit.
We're here.
I'm going to need, like, 3 dry cleaners
Part
to
of the
get this
job.
out. And that can is just flattened. It's like it's melted into the floor.
I don't know if the Relevance Center is going to like that very much.
Yep. And now Heidi's got Sierra set up in the ring. Leila's still recovering from that. Boston Crab, and she's a high-angle Boston Crab just wrenching on it. Leila's got to get back in and try
Got to
and
hurry, because if they get that count out.
interject herself back into it. Oh, wait a minute. Leila attaching herself
Crab
to it's a three-way submission.
It is. How would Heidi tap out, though?
How would you call that?
I have no idea.
Who are you checking for submission?
Oh, here we go.
And just sits back. And she has Heidi in a submission of her own. Oh, and Sierra breaks it up with that vicious senton.
Sierra calling the Magnum Militia into action.
They are firmly behind her. She is
Always.
a fan favorite for
Always.
sure. Ducks the clothesline. German suplex landing on her side. Very brutal. Oh, we've seen this before.
Sierra gaining traction.
Hip attack to a seated Leila Gray. Just rams into her, and there's the double knees. She tried it earlier in the match, didn't quite get it, but she got all of it this time. Cover. Only 2.
Not quite enough.
Heidi looking a little worse for the wear. That German suplex landing on the side must have taken a lot out of her. Knocked the wind out of her. Oh! Chop Chop City here at Weekend of Strife Volume 2.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Marcia Sierra in the corner.
Up she goes.
Back suplex. Leila back up to a vertical base. And Heidi just
taking notice.
Stalking her prey. Leila trying to fight back. Whoa! Plants her in the center and trying to get the crowd behind her. Oh, knee strike. Bulldog.
Is this the end?
Cover by Leila.
Oh, nope.
Broken up by Sierra.
Sierra said no thank you.
All 3 of these women want to put a win in that win column here
Sierra
tonight at
getting
Magnum.
Leila Gray over her shoulders.
Leila fights out of it. Ace Crusher right in
Oh,
the center of the
wow.
ring. Floats back into a submission. Just wrenching back on it.
And Sierra's not going to easily be able to get to any sort of rope at this point.
Great ring awareness by the part of the baddie Leila Gray. Just wrenching in that submission.
But here comes Heidi.
Howitzer coming around. Oh, double axe handle. Breaks up the action instantly. We've got ourselves a slugfest between Heidi Howitzer and Leila Gray and Sierra. Oh, just vicious chops.
Oh my God. Just back and forth. Finally, we got back to their feet.
Continuing the slugfest, just round and round they go. Who's going to get the upper hand here, Daisy?
I don't even know, man. This matchup has changed hands so many times.
Misses with the back fist. Leila
Leila
with a
gonna
boot
go.
to the chest.
Is she gonna get it?
Double
Is she
underhook.
Nope.
Lifts her up. Oh, just plants her right in the center of the ring. A variation of the Schwein, I believe that move is called. A variation of the Kryptonite Crunch also. Any way you slice it, whatever you call it, it's brutal.
Sierra getting Heidi on her back now.
Oh, looking for that backpack stunner. She gets it right in the center, covered by Sierra. She got it. Sierra with the victory in this Women of Magnum triple threat match.
That was so much fun.
What a barn burner that was, as the Women of Magnum are again showcased here at Weekend at Strifes 2 in grand fashion. And much like in the last match, I'm sure this isn't the last we've seen of either Heidi Howitzer or
Absolutely
Leila
not.
Gray.
Not if I have anything to say about it, dang it.
You got your wish
now
after
let
almost
someone
5 years.
finally listen to me.
And Sierra chalking up another win in the win column in her career.
I
here in
gotta say,
Magnum.
that wasn't just a hell of a women's match. That was a hell of a match,
Exactly.
period. Sierra chalking up another win here at Magnum.
You have to wonder, what more could she want here in Magnum in the new year? Does she want another shot at the title? Does she have some other aspirations? Only time will tell.